If you've been wondering why Donald Trump is releasing 1,000 grifty products a week, well, there's a reason. It's the true cash cow not being as cashy or cowy as he expected, because Trump media has been slumping. And I don't mean over the course of the last 6 months, although that's true. I mean, today it dropped a ton. It's below $13 now. It has lost a quarter of its value in the past 5 days, and that's after it had lost the vast majority of its value. It has dropped more than 80% since its public offering. The market cap was $10 billion in March. It's $2.5 billion now, which means it has lost $7.5 billion, which means it's lost all but $2.5 billion of the dollars more than it was ever worth, because it's worth absolutely nothing. In fact, all it is debt. And so what I would love to see is, why are there not more questions of Donald Trump about this epic level failure of his personal stock and his social site, or whatever it's supposed to be? He is running as a guy who's gonna like turn around the finances of a nation and build wealth and fight inflation. He can't even get his stupid little right-wing social media site in order. It has lost so much of its value. And I will remind everyone, the vast majority of investors are fans of his. They're devotees, cultists of Donald Trump. He has lost them their money. 80% of their money gone, poof, vanished. And he's gonna make you and your family more financially secure?
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
And the answer as to why he's not getting questions about that is he's only talking to people who are 100% friendly to him, and they would never point it out. But it is down so much, even just today, Francesca. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to think that you have, I'm just like trying to think of like other people who have massive followings, Taylor Swift, sorry to, rub a sore spot for MAGA here, or Beyonce, or right, or John, but like truly, like if the damage report tried to sell you shirts, right? And like they all had just a little bit of scabies, you know what I mean? Not a lot, but just a little bit. And everyone got infected by that. Or you never got your shirt, or your shirt was actually just a small shirt made for a doll, but the image of it made it look like it was a real human size. It was extra large if you're playing with a dollhouse. Like, you would eventually stop watching this show. You would eventually be like, nah, John seems a little dishonest. I don't know if I like him anymore. I've given him a lot of money, but there's only so much I can be absolutely swindled. And so that's the thing, is I'm like, these are your diehards. If you rely on your fans, the damage report relies on being good to its fans, giving them a full-size shirt if they order a shirt, like in order to proselytize, spread the message, say, hey, you should all listen to the damage report, or you should all vote for Donald Trump. And you're alienating these people by totally swindling them on some bogus site that we all knew was going south. I mean, like, we knew it from the beginning when they were like, wow, it's worth $100 billion, jillion dollars. Like, I don't think jillion's real, but okay. Like, so you're just like, again, like, I just feel this is all gonna suppress the vote come November, and I really hope that it does.
We're just gonna, I gotta read this graphic. The reason that I find this so entertaining is not only because just over the weekend, Donald Trump lost literally hundreds of millions of dollars, which is awesome. It is setting up with every bit of pressure on Donald Trump. He has the opportunity to stab his fans in the back more than he ever has before, because he can now sell it if he wants to. And he has said that he won't. I have absolutely no intention of selling. I love it. I use it as a method of getting out my word, but it's losing value. You think this is done? It could go to $1. It could go to 10 cents. We don't know. Is he actually gonna sit on it when he could make potentially hundreds of millions of dollars just because he gave his word? I don't know, we'll see. But really fast, I just wanna read a couple of these, okay? Derek Bergen tweeted, a high percentage of people on Truth Social are convinced that once Trump wins, everyone's gonna leave Twitter and Blue Sky and Threads and Facebook and go there, so it'll jack up the price and the stock will be back. I don't think that's gonna happen, but here's an example. $DJT says, let me remind you all while we're here. Donald Trump, first sitting president with his own social media platform, sort of. Their huge advertising revenue and simple market attention. Advertising revenue, what are you talking? It loses money. What are you talking about? That is going to funnel through this platform. That will turn out to be a major part of his legacy. These prices are once in a lifetime investment. Fake news, Trump will sell. This is going to zero. Trump doesn't care about anybody but himself. That has been proven time and time again for literally decades at this point. This is just maybe the most obvious example. But
And
previously,
I don't
it said-
understand. So is he,
What's up?
are they finally going like, I think I've been swindled. I think I've been
No,
hoodwinked.
he's saying it's going to come back. Don't sell. You're being conned.
Oh, it's going to go to zero. Like, right. It won't be in the red anymore.
Yeah, my only two regrets on this investment: one, not selling when it was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s to buy back in now. Two, telling my friends and family about DJT because I'm tired of hearing I told you so. The first time I lost money on Trump was on the last election. That was only a $200 bet that he would win, which he did, but I still had to pay out because he didn't. Today, that number is $600,000 because I doubled down over and over again, unrealized losses. Loyalty does not always pay off. At this point, I have zero expectations, but I'm still not selling. F you, Gary Gensler. I have no idea what that is. Shorts and libtards, I hope you all burn. This person has lost $600,000 and is mad at me, not at Trump.
I have
Me.
no empathy.
Devin Nunes, maybe? I
No
don't know,
more.
but me. So strange.
Yeah,
so
dude, no
strange.
more empathy for this. And this is the other thing of like, who has this cash to actually invest? And you want to say that like the BS narrative of Trump's like speaking to the working class. We all know that's not true. We all know the people who took, what was it, a Tuesday, Wednesday off to go storm the Capitol were all like small business owners or like, at least owners of weird militias, right? That got PPP loans because they did. And they all took time off and they, took a flight over to go storm the Capitol. And this is that. It's just like, these are middle class to upper middle class boat dads. So no, I take back any empathy I have for them.
Yeah, if you can lose $600,000, you had $600,000. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?